Y'all know what time it is. Day 3. AFC East. Not going to waste no time. Let me say, I don't want us to get too caught up on the records at the end of it. That's me going through the app and picking everything. It's hard to keep track of all that because some of these teams, I don't think the record's going to be exact like that, but that is the prediction of the order for the divisions. But I'm starting with the Miami Dolphins, all right? So with the Dolphins, you got a new head coach and Jeff Hafley from the Packers. All right. So we're gonna see what he gonna bring. His scheme, if you watch the Packers the last few years, a lot of wide edge rushers. So but he never really had premier talent there the last few years until last year. He had Parsons. Was he still with them last year? He had Parsons last year, obviously. But until before then, it was like guys like Preston Smith and Rashawn Gary, while they was good at a time, I don't know if they was still to that level when he had them. But Green Bay not really known for dominant defense the last few years, but they've been solid overall. But the offense, there's a lot of turnover on this team. A lot of stars that is gone. Tua, Bradley Chubb, Cheetah, Jalen Waddle, Minka Fitzpatrick. So we're gonna see, man. I am excited to see what Chris Johnson, the corner, do this year. That was one of my favorite prospects coming out, and obviously A-Chain. This is a chance to be a superstar, man. I think he's a great player. He just got an extension, but don't have a lot of hopes for them. We'll see what Malik Willis do. I thought Malik Willis played well for the Packers, but we'll see what they do this year. But not a whole lot to say here, in my opinion. Let me stop because what's my man name? Jordan Brooks. Jordan Brooks is a great linebacker. So they got a few pieces on the defense, but yeah, I'm cool off this. Let's talk about the Jets, man. I think they headed in the right direction. They've had a lot of draft picks the last few years. They traded away Sauce Gardner. You traded away Quinnen Williams. So you got a lot of first-round picks coming in, and you got more picks next year. So they getting ready to get their quarterback of the future. I don't know who it's gonna be, but either next year is gonna be either the year they draft a QB or trade all they chips in for a QB if a franchise guy becomes available. Now it's a lot of talent on this offense in general. Adonai Mitchell, obviously I'm a big fan of his if he can, put it all together. Garrett Wilson, I like Garrett Wilson. He's cool. A lot of people think he's better than what I think he is. I think he has the potential to be one of those guys, but I just haven't seen the explosiveness to the degree that I think that I would like to see. Obviously, he had a ton of catches 2 years ago with Rodgers, but it was low yards per catch. But I like his game. He's a good player. The O-line this is really a fascinating O-line from left to right. They got young. They drafted well up front. This is one of the better O-lines in the league. And if they figure things out, this has a chance to be a tough team to beat. You also got Amari Cooper from Indiana. So they headed in the right direction. Sadiq from Oregon as a first rounder, headed in the right direction, and you added a lot of veterans on defense between Joseph Osai, Minka, Demario Davis from the Saints. So it's a lot of talent coming in here. And then David Bailey, number 2 overall, who I'm a big fan of. So this team is not far away, but obviously we haven't seen the Jets. I don't know if we've seen the Jets win a playoff game since 2009. So I don't know what to expect here. I do have them finishing 3rd in the division, but I see improvements coming for this team. But they need a quarterback. They need a quarterback. And they didn't catch any interceptions. Like, how the fuck you go a whole season and don't catch a single interception? They didn't catch a pick the whole year. But enough on that. This division is a 2-team race, and it's going to be a war at the top. And you're going to say I'm biased. I really don't care. I got the Bills getting second in the division again. They do have what a lot of people say is now the best quarterback in the league in Josh Allen. And they have the right to say that. If you consistently look at the last 4 to 5 seasons, out of all the other top guys, he's the one that's been the most available. And if you average all the seasons out, he's probably played the best out of everybody. So he has a claim to be the best quarterback in the league if you want to say it. Now, this is one of the most dominant and destructive run games in the league. Deion Dawkins, Spencer Brown, Connor McGovern. These guys move people off the ball and they run the ball down your fucking throat. James Cook is spectacular. Another great season for James Cook. So really, this team has a really different identity from early in Josh Allen's career when it was really him or nothing. Now you got at least a running game you can depend on and a really good blue chip running back in James Cook. You went out and got DJ Moore, who's a good player, solid player. You might have overpaid for him, but you needed something in that room. There's been a lot of people talk about Skylar Bell. Can he break out? I believe he's from UConn. Can he help the team as a rookie? Obviously, Dalton Kincaid, Dawson Knox. So familiar group for the most part, other than a few new receivers. Shakir is still around. The defense, I like a lot of the individual pieces on the defense. I don't know. They've been good with McDermott over the years, but I don't know if can it be a dominant unit. I don't know. You went and got C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I think he got banged up the other day. I don't know his status, but if you get past that, the depth is looking thin. You got DeMar Hamlin as the backup safety still, so I don't know. Christian Benford, I like him. He's one of the top corners in the league, top 10-ish guy. Rousseau, I'm a big fan of his game. Benford, number eight, the linebacker. I like his game. Ed Oliver, if he can stay healthy, he's one of the better D tackles in the game. So it's about health with this team. We're going to see what they can do, but it's going to be a war between the Bills and the Patriots. And I'm going to get to the Patriots next, but can they finish the deal? That's been the thing with the Bills. Can they finish the deal? We'll see. We'll see what happens, but can they finish it? I mean, you wouldn't expect nothing else, right? You wouldn't expect. Come on, bro. We win in the division again. And it's all because of this. It's not all because of him. But this is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. It's time to accept it. We're not running from it no more. We're not waiting our turn in line. We taking shit this year. This is it, okay? Yes, he played bad in the Super Bowl. Yes, he played bad against the Broncos. But look at the numbers. This is the best deep ball thrower in the NFL, the most prolific downfield passer in the NFL. We don't need to wait to see this continue to happen. He's been that since UNC. And I told y'all what the deal was with this kid, man. He's special. He's outstanding. Second team All-Pro, 1 vote away from being the MVP. All right, this team is much improved from last year. A.J. Brown is the new receiver 1. You got Romeo Doubs to be wide receiver 2. You still got Kayshon Boutte. You still got Pop Douglas, okay? And you hoping you can get something out of Kyle Williams as a breakout, as a speed guy. Travion Henderson year 2. Ramondre Stevenson. So, and an improved O-line, Caleb Lomu, Elijah Vera Tucker, and hopefully Will Campbell hold up his end of the bargain. So this should be an improved team on offense. Now, I will say I'm very concerned. Not very concerned, but I need to see what the pass rush is going to do because it's leaving a lot to be desired in spots. You got a rookie, Gabe Jacques from from Illinois, okay? You got Harold Landry. I don't know where the fuck he at. He keep getting hurt. Draymond Jones, you signed him from Tennessee, Baltimore. So you gave him $13 million a year. I want to see what the pass rush do. It seems to be the weak spot. Other than that, I mean, I like the secondary's good. You got Gonzo up for an extension. He gonna get paid. This is gonna be a good team, man. I know the schedule gonna be tougher, but this should be a good team. And I'm trying to be as fair as possible. But the roster is 1,000 times better than it was last year. I'm being honest. I'm keeping it real. Okay. All right. This is how I have it shaken out. Please don't take these records at face value because I don't think these two teams are winning a combined 3 games. I'm sorry. That's not how it's going to shake out. It never happens like that. I do think the Jets are going to be improved. But this is the order I think is going to go in. I got the Patriots winning the division by tiebreaker. I expect them. I think the Patriots went 14-3 last year, so that's a 2-game difference. It's about the same for the Bills. So these teams going to battle it out for years to come, man. I'm excited to see how it shakes out. But these are my predictions for the AFC East. Yes, this is Drake May's division now. I'm sorry. So you're going to have to deal with it. Y'all can talk about it in the comments. Let's get to it. Holla at your boy. Floknows. We out.